Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Gemini today, and I have connected to my guides and spirits and asked them to bring a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful and helpful for you as you navigate your spiritual journey this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm really glad that you're here. I would encourage you to subscribe so that you can stay in contact with this high vibration information every week. And if you're returning, I'm really grateful for your presence. Really appreciate you being here. And I'm curious to know if you have any suggestions for additional content that I can create in the new year, like meditation videos or tarot classes, short ones, not long ones. But anything you have, any thoughts you have, I'd love to hear it. So let's get on with your reading, Gemini. This is a deep healing week for you. Really deep stuff going on. We've got the Ace of Cups for the energy that the universe sends you. This is lovely. This is an abundance and outpouring of that self-love. And kind of inviting you back into that space of true self-acceptance. Really knowing who you are and really embracing it and being okay. It's like the special cup is reserved just for you. So the universe is showering with you with all of this divine love and emotional understanding, but it's also just trying to jumpstart you a little bit, trying to get your own battery going so that you can generate and connect and recreate that self-love for yourself. So we have the star next. This is a lovely card. We're continuing with this pouring out metaphor, this water nourishing and helping you become whole again. So you're really, I feel that you're very open to this feeling, whether it's been coming through in the synchronicities that show you that, that remind you of the unconditional love that the universe gives you, or whether you're just tapping into it from a different kind of frequency or dimension. I feel that you're very much aligned with it and you're very much willing to do it. There is a tendency to overcomplicate though. I am feeling that the universe is giving you something simple, and there's something about this card, which I don't usually feel, is that there's a tendency to overcomplicate, to make healing some kind of extravaganza or dramatic thing that must happen, when it's a really quiet inward kind of thing. I'm not sure why I'm tripping all over my words right now, so hang in with me. The other thing with the star is that it's trying to, again, reestablish that connection, that she's got her toe in the water as well as one toe on the land. It's reestablishing that connection kind of out to a greater sense, out to a greater unconsciousness. Rather than separating yourself from it so much, it's trying to get you to re-merge with that bigger energy, with that bigger feeling of what's going on. So, maybe with the collective being so negative and kind of heavy the past few months, this past year, it's been really tough for anyone who's very sensitive to that energy. There's been a kind of cutting yourself off. And now this is just relaxing and trying to open you up to that sense of understanding that there's an energy beyond the collective, just a pure positive energy source that is available to you at any time. Whenever you align yourself with the feeling, not the thought, the feeling of gratitude, the feeling of self-love, you're automatically tapping into that higher positive source. So let's look at the rest of the cards. It's very interesting because there's just a little bit of kind of emotional stuff to shed. We've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Ten of Wands, and we've got the Princess of Wands. Lots of wands, so lots of passion and heart. Now, these two cards here, we're talking about expectations or burdens or something placed on you, something heavy placed on you from a mother energy. From a mother energy that did not necessarily want to do this herself, wanted you to do it, wanted to blame you, or wanted to just kind of push this energy onto you. This is part of what has been lost and why the universe is really trying to get your healing to happen. All this water, it's funny because we've got water, we've got fire. It's literally trying to put out this relationship. It's trying to put water on the fire so that this goes away. So this relationship with this mother figure that really put a lot of blame and responsibility onto you. We've got this Princess of Wands next. And while the Princess of Wands still steps out courageously and with her heart leading, there's a naivety to her. And they want you to take back the night, if this makes funny thing to say. They're wanting you to reclaim the power that you had given away to this mother figure. You turn out all right. Like, of course you turn out all right. You turn out just fine. But you see how there's a little bit, like literally the power gets stripped. So this is both, it's two things at once. It's both you and that mother figure being this strong, powerful energy, but then these burdens come onto it. And then what comes out is the younger self, the less powerful self. Definitely very courageous, but more naive, less knowing, and less able to really discern. So in these burdens, this is kind of funny, in these burdens that were laid on you, it's really difficult to tell which ones were put there by the external and which ones are yours. And what I believe the universe is saying to you is that no struggle really is yours. It's the confluence of expectations from the outside mingled with the doubt or the lack of power on the inside that causes this struggle. It doesn't have to be struggle. It could be flow. This could be just complete, easy flow, easy, trusting flow. But something was taken from you in a way that you don't really, I want to say, have the acumen that you could have had she not interfered. So there was just a developmental interference that happened. And this week is about retaking that power back. Not about re-blaming her. I mean, that just keeps the cycle going on. Not about re-blaming this energy, but about just dropping this burden. First of all, thanking it for making you stronger. Thanking it for getting it, how do I say this? Getting you to where you are. This is part of what made you who you were. But understanding that this burden is false and that it can be dropped and that it was never yours to take on. And in really taking that information in, you will feel those burdens like literally falling off your back. And I do feel that you're going to feel much more free. So this information is given to you respectfully so that you can really take charge of your own healing and really start this journey of giving back to yourself what you gave away in the first place. So if you've got questions about that, please let me know. I did wanted to let you know that I'm still offering my special New Year's, I called it a solstice reading, but it's for any new door that's opening. That type of reading at a special discount for you at trueguidancetarot.com, where there's a link in the description below. I thought about doing personal or just New Year's predictive readings for these videos, but then I thought, no, it really needs to be personal, because sometimes those collective readings can really put you in a weird place when it's predictive. So let me know if that's interesting to you. You can always reach out through my website, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.